Does say we're live?
All right.
Variety Hour! Terrible. Awful. Awful. Terribly out of key. Simon Cowell would have definitely told us to go the fuck home. That'd have been the end of it right there.
Yeah.
I was trying to harmonize with you, but I guess that didn't work.
No, it wasn't you. It was me.
Vernon, what was it last week that you said we were going to do?
Key of wrong.
Key of wrong.
W.
I don't know if that's in music theory, but it should be.
Yeah, no, it is. It's right in between the part where I never studied music theory and the part where that's Nathan's job.
No, there is a key of wrong. It happens.
Cool. I like that. Good.
I've played it many times. It was during recital. It was kind of awkward.
The key of wrong. Good. Excellent.
Yeah, it's the brown key. Yeah.
For me as well.
I was gonna say I mostly sing in the key of wrong. That's just me.
Hey, Vernon, what was the thing you said at the end of last week's Variety Hour that we were going to learn to do?
That we were gonna learn to do, or that we were going to potentially use as a music video.
No, I mean, at the end of it, you said, join us next week.
Oh,
we will...
Join us next time, where we will learn to... I don't remember. It doesn't matter that much. It was something about bears on unicycles.
Bears on...
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good topic.
Generally speaking, yeah.
On unicycles?
Bears on unicycles or something along those lines, yeah.
Bears on unicycles. Terrifying,
What did you write that down for? That's awesome. I love it.
Join us tonight to learn about bears on unicycles.
Oh, yes. There we go.
All right.
Excellent. Yeah, that's what this week's thing was about, wasn't it? Yeah. I decided at some point when we were doing these that I'm going to start doing a random quote.
Yeah, I
Like,
remember
when we
us
get to the
discussing
end.
that, yeah.
Yeah, the one
Oh,
was
it's not
join
random.
us next week when we meet a telepathic fly at the top of a mountain or something.
Right.
Yeah, that was
right.
when it started, was there. Yeah. Do you want a better chair than that? That thing sucks. That thing's like... He's sitting on the drum stool that you used to sit on here.
Drum stool.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's not terrible, but I guess
That's gonna... Scott, that's gonna hurt your butt after a while. Like, it's okay right now, but it will be uncomfortable, trust me. I'm a professional at that. Being uncomfortable on drum stool. So I guess we're not going to have a Hill William tonight.
MMA gloves still.
Yeah.
He's got MMA gloves on.
Because I plan to do something with them here a little bit.
He's gonna punch the punching bag, I think. Oh, that's a secret.
Make it a secret.
It's a secret.
Surprise, boy.
Fuck, it's my fault. I messed it up.
Whatever.
Aerosmith.
Aerosmith. What's your favorite Aerosmith song?
Maybe it might be the first song off their first album. Make It.
Oh. I'm partial to Back in the Saddle, which is like a huge one. Everybody loves that fucking song.
Yeah, it's a great song. I mean, there's no doubt about it.
But I also like the Run DMC song they did too. That's fucking awesome. That's one of my favorite ones.
That's pretty cool. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but they used Walk This Way, right?
Yeah, it was Walk This Way.
Yeah, yeah.
I honestly do not.
I'll tell you what. Of all the things that's great about Aerosmith...
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Oh, Dream On?
Dream On, that's a good one.
It's on the same album as my favorite, but for some reason I feel like there's a lot of times that you'll have like some like kind of non-popular song by the band that you really like. There's a song that everyone likes a lot, and then there's that one weird song that you're just like, I really like that one.
Yeah. Right. Yep. I agree with that 100%. I always have had that with every band that I've liked. Yep. There's always a song that speaks to me a lot more than the popular songs.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, though. Aerosmith has some of the best ballads I've ever heard in rock music.
Yeah, they're really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, his voice is unbelievable, too. Just so bluesy.
Mm-hmm.
What a bluesy
It is,
voice.
and it's so unique. It's like, I can't even say, like, good or bad. It's just so It's only itself, you know?
Lips, man.
Dude, it's his lips, man.
He
has some vibration ability through his lips. I swear to God.
It's the
they're like strings
it's the
that resonate.
resonation.
Yeah. Honestly, it really might be. There's some
it's just like
magic to people that have larger mouths having more boisterous voices too, just because of the resonation of their heads. I mean, that's totally possible. I might have some.
Yeah, you just have a larger piece.
Chris said your beard's getting to epic status, bro.
What? Oh, I don't even have the comments on. That's why I didn't see
got
it.
The Gandalf status.
He is. Like us yesterday. You
Chris.
shall not go this way. You can't turn left. No. Go.
No.
Chris,
Keep going.
your face is getting to epic status because you're great.
He loves
How's
you.
that?
That's
Oh, that's cute.
that was what that was.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of love coming here.
I would love.
I like your
I
last
love that
name.
guy.
It's like my first
There's no
name.
lie there. He's a great person. I love
His
Chris.
name is my name
His
too.
name is my name too. I think it's time for.
What are you drinking? What was that?
Rum and or Coke.
Ooh,
Rum and or Coke.
that makes me want
And
rum and
or.
Coke, but I have no rum. Though I do have Coke.
Hmm.
None to drink.
Oh. Coke
Wait,
everywhere,
so
but
that
not a
syringe
drop
that
to
you had
drink.
earlier.
That's exactly what it is. It's hilarious. Could you imagine doing a
I'm gonna leave
syringe
now,
of cocaine? A syringe of cocaine.
Syringe
Of
No.
powdered cocaine. Doesn't make
just-
any sense.
injected into your veins.
I feel like you'd be sitting there just trying to inject it, and it just won't happen. Like you get like just a
Right.
like you'd be like, it just
Trying,
compacts.
but nothing's happening. I'm just bleeding. Ah.
Yeah, and then like the thing would break, and then you'd be like, and then blood everywhere, and you're like, ah!
I think you just
I just
died.
wanted to do some
If you tried
drugs.
that, you'd probably die. Most likely.
Maybe.
Yes. I think I need a drink. I don't know if Vern has any drinks right now. To be honest. Still has that hard seltzer, but he might have left that over at Will's.
Well, knowing him, I feel like he would have more of it, you know?
You know?
But, I mean,
I think you're right.
I tell you what, that stuff was real tasty.
It was.
Yeah.
I had a sip of the lemonade one, and that was really good. Like, you can't even
I have
taste
one
the
of-
alcohol in that.
Yeah.
You read my mind. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The strawberry one was really good. I had one of the strawberry ones. I never
Yeah.
felt more full.
The strawberry one? Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I don't think
I
I
never
had it,
felt
but
more
it sounds
good.
good.
Yeah.
Here. He's pulling it out as we
Mhm.
speak. Fucking right, man. Strawberry lemonade? Oh my. Oh my.
It's real good.
Oh my. Oh yeah.
What are your
No-
thoughts?
no alcohol
Describe
flavor.
the flavor palette to me.
Mm. 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 Burn. Where has this been all my life? Fuck.
so good.
Mm. Now he's pulling out something. What do you got there? Smirnoff? Burn with his smirn.
Burn with the smirn.
It came out so fluently,
That was so
too.
well done.
It just came straight from your heart, Scott.
I wasn't even intentionally trying to do that. It just came out.
The alcohol. There it is.
The alcohol, as soon as I take a sip, it just
Took a sip. and he's
flows, bro.
Yeah.
fluid out here.
30 seconds later, and he was just like, oh!
Ah, everything just comes out so fluid.
I've had these in my refrigerator for like half a year.
Oh,
or
is that
something like
apple?
Green apple.
Oh my
Green
goodness.
apple
How's that?
Smirnoff.
How is it?
Kind of do. Got cute.
Now you're gonna get my. We kissed.
Wow.
We how could I phrase that? We never mind.
Kissed?
We kissed.
Yeah,
We
we
kissed.
kissed. We just kissed. That's all
Wow.
there is to it.
Done. Oh man, this
Why?
is really good too, isn't it? It's straight up. It's
Hold up,
so
hold up. You can't
comfortable.
just-
Green apple.
Guys, you can't just leave that alone. You can't just bring that up and it's like, okay, yeah, that's Smirnoff. Like, no.
Oh, sure we can. We're gonna leave it right there.
I
We're
need to
keep
know.
going.
It's 2020, man.
It's 2020,
We-
dude. Fucking leave it alone.
I mean, that's fine, whatever, but like, I'm just wondering the purpose of kissing.
You know,
You know,
you gotta
sometimes
burn off in
love
hand. You
is-
gotta.
It's actually mostly to entertain you. That's. It's all for
Thank you.
Yeah, you're part of our
Thank you.
throuple. You didn't know that?
Ooh, a thruple.
Yeah.
Hmm. Interesting. Yes. I'll bring a camera. How's that?
Bring a camera.
Mm,
Yes.
Amazing.
sounds like a naughty night.
So anyway, how's that Smirnoff?
Oh, excuse me.
Extremely fucking sour. It is did you ever when you were a kid eat a sour Jolly Rancher? Like the really, really sour ones? Like the green
I-
apple ones?
I probably have, but I don't remember it.
It's good.
It's this. It's here.
If you're,
In liquid form. Yeah. Without
oh, I see.
Yeah.
That's a good way to explain it.
It's straight up that flavor. It's that or like those like Warheads things where you like squeeze the little juice onto a pop and then like lick the fucking pop. Like it was one of those, like where it's like super fucking sour. Yeah.
I see. The whole point is to be sour.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
I don't know if that's
But
the
this
point
one-
of these, but they are. Surely.
Well, we know what the point is.
To get drunk, yes.
Right.
Nailed it.
After
these
all.
things too, they're 5%.
And what's this?
5%.
5%. You don't even taste
Smirnoffs
the
are more
alcohol.
than a beer. Like a regular
Some
beer.
beers,
Yeah,
yeah.
Well,
I guess now
depends
they're
on the
good.
beer. That's about as much as a regular beer.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
these days with the independent companies and all that,
They're all
Right.
at 5 now.
they're
yeah.
all about that.
Is that the
5.
cap? Is 5 like the to call it a
No.
beer? It's 5.
Oh, well, after there are beers that are like 8%. There are beers that are like 11 and 12%.
I'm not a beer guy. I have no idea.
I've had an 8%.
I had- There was one time I had one. We had a night back in college where we tried a bunch of craft beers, and it was a good night. But we had one. I had one that was called Blithering Idiot. That was about 12% alcohol content.
Blithering.
Well,
Well, I
yeah.
guess
yeah. That's good.
Well, I'll tell you what.
defines what's gonna happen once you drink it.
Right.
I was
Blithering
doing
idiot.
just fine up until I was like, just relaxed and having a good time. But that was the one. That one did it.
It turned you
Next
into
thing
a
I know,
blithering idiot.
I did.
Even said-
Literally, I was hanging off of
that
Will's
beer.
shoulder, and I was just like, you know what, man? You just gotta remember that you gotta play the music, man. You gotta
I don't know that anything's
let
gonna
go of the
be
rules."
as embarrassing as me on Tuesday night when we were hanging out. That was I was horribly intoxicated.
Well, there was no
You know-
cameras, so it doesn't matter.
You seemed like you're having a great time.
I was having
so
an excellent time.
you know what?
Continued as we were driving home.
I
We had
did.
an awesome time.
We had the best time
At
driving.
some point, he made a joke, and I was like, "All right, Bert." We still love you.
There's so many times when we were driving home that like I was just like trying to talk but realizing that I was not making that much sense. When I came home, my girlfriend, she asked me like as soon as I laid down, she was like, "How much did you have?" And I was like, "Well, I had 3 of the lemonade ones." She's like, "Okay." Like, and then I had 3 of the black cherry ones. She was like, "Oh." I was like, and then I think I had 3 of the strawberries. She was like, "Oh dear."
9 fucking drinks.
A fucking Tuesday night,
Man.
probably dehydrated myself. Fucking woke up the next
There's
day
a lot
just
of
dying.
there's a lot of water in these. You said though.
There are, and I drank a bottle of water before I went to bed, and I was still dehydrated the next morning. I also
That'll do it.
isn't it nice? Nice, yeah.
Yeah, can you hear me from back here?
Yeah,
Hello.
You should be fine. Yeah, yeah. This thing's got good pickup on it. I could turn up the gain a little bit if we. This should be fine.
It's funny when it's got me as the biggest screen on here, but I can't really see me. All I see is a beard bouncing around. Like that seems to be the focal point of this whole thing. Every time I talk, it's just like,
Yeah, the beard is the focal point. This is actually
Yep.
our beard cast.
The phone.
Yeah, now. Do whatever you want now.
yeah, it's true.
I could
You could.
before.
Yeah, I thought
Scott,
that was like a thing with the.
This
people.
could be you.
What am I doing?
I don't know. The wife wouldn't approve too much.
Oh, really? Never mind. You're not allowed to do it. Don't listen to me.
Not allowed. Can't do it.
What did I
Against
do?
the rules.
Yep.
Yep,
I
yep,
may
yep.
have broken
So about those bears on unicycles.
Out them. How fucking terrifying.
How uncomfortable for the bear would that be? I mean, what kind of seat would that thing need? I mean, they're heavy.
Would it be terrifying or would it be bearifying?
Burn with burn.
He just gave up. Nathan's just gonna quit. The amount of sound that made on this end was unbelievable. You blew and it was like a fucking tornado was blowing through the window. There it is.
This is quality content, ladies and gentlemen.
We're content makers. We
are
are
full of
once
the
revealed
content.
the content
Now
creators.
ASMR, Nathan.
Just Nathan with some ASMR.
There's a video of a guy who he's like an oboe player or a bassoon player for like an orchestra, like the Philadelphia Philharmonic or the Berlin Philharmonic or some huge orchestra, right? He's the principal guy, and he takes a straw, just like a regular bendy straw, and he cuts a bunch of holes in it and kind of like chews on the end a bit. And then he's like sitting there playing it like it's a double reed
so
instrument.
cool.
It is. I've always wanted to do it since then, except I don't want to learn all that because it would take years. And why? Why would I do that?
There's this
You should do
guy
it.
who has an account who on YouTube who taken all these different random objects like fruits and I can't recall
I've seen it.
Seen it?
Yeah, when he drills holes in it like a carrot, and he like,
Yes, he takes it
Yeah.
and plays like a flute, and he's done that with like a fucking watermelon or something.
Oh, Andrew Huang,
Is that what it is? Who it is?
Asian dude. He's a really good
Yeah.
musician. He puts out like an album a fucking month. It's crazy.
oof,
Yeah,
he
he does
just
all kinds
like
of shit where he like
uses it.
well, he takes like recordings of just random sounds and then makes music out of them, and that's what he's basically
nice.
made his living doing now. Yeah, he's done like all kinds of commercials and stuff for people where he'll like use their product and make a song like just smacking it against shit, basically.
Mm,
Yeah, it's pretty clever. It's very neat.
yeah, that sounds
I'm
cool.
making it sound a lot dumber than it is. It's very neat.
Yeah, he just takes and slaps the
Just
thing on
smack
the
shit
wall
around and then they
records it,
give
makes
him a
an
lot of
album out
money.
of it.
I don't know, man. I don't really understand it.
Yeah,
That makes me angry, actually.
Scott's like, I just want to be able to hit stuff. He has anger issues. We're working on it. It's
oh, yeah. Well, at least it's the
Okay,
punching bag, not like you.
Feel better now.
it's relieving.
You know what? One more.
He's
time.
gonna give him a good one. Give him a good one. I didn't see how he was moving around it. How did you not fall?
I am skilled in the art of not falling.
He made it all the way around the thing. Like, there's a fucking treadmill next to it, or whatever it's called, an elliptical next to it.
I don't know.
You know.
I'm
Yep.
glad I didn't fall.
Yep.
Scott's a boxing
You feel
man.
better, Scott? You got your rage out.
You gotta buy one of those things. They're nice.
Yeah, man. Got my rage out. I did.
A lot of fun. A lot more entertaining than just regular working out.
Yeah, if I had a punching bag, I feel like that'd be something I would like to use because
Right.
you know I'd like to learn some kind of like striking martial art, like Muay Thai or something.
Right.
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah, like what you're saying. That requires a lot of coordination,
Yeah.
timing, and
Yeah, but it's coordination that you guys already have, though, because you're music. A lot of it is rhythm,
Mhm.
so something that you guys would
Probably.
pick up pretty easy.
right. I mean,
Yeah.
practice.
Combinations are really just a rhythm. Like, it's learning a new pattern.
I
when you're
do
doing
that with a
music.
ball sack every once in a while.
It's just knowing how to
Yeah.
rotate and use your rhythm. Yeah, exactly. With a ball sack, he said. With a ball
I was
sack.
waiting for
I
somebody to
didn't
go.
catch it
I'm finally
immediately. That was
caught up to that
really
one.
funny.
Yeah,
Initially, I was
just
like,
you
wait,
know.
what did he say?
All right, just spread your legs a little bit. Spread them a little more. Just a
The
perfect.
Batwing. And then you spread the skin, and it's a bat wing.
You used to do that in the bathroom.
Did you watch Waiting? Movie from like 2005, where they work in a restaurant, like Dane Cook.
I think I've seen
Yeah, where they show each other their dicks, and that's like the big joke.
the bat wing.
One of the things is the bat wing. The other one's the brain, and then the goat. Which
I
is,
never
yeah, no,
saw
it's
that.
fucking hilarious. All right, well that's a movie we're gonna have to watch as a band at some point. Do commentary on.
Waiting or
Waiting.
Ace Ventura.
We're doing Ace Ventura as well. That has to happen.
That one definitely has to happen because that has shaped our humor throughout our
I
lives.
honestly, at this point, I am convinced we're gonna have to name a song "Somebody Stop Me." I want that.
What was the thing that we came up with last night?
Oh, we did have one. What was it? Fuck.
Can't remember.
I was so drunk. You can't ask me to remember anything from Tuesday night. There's no way I do. Yeah, that was... Yeah, I don't remember what it was. There was a funny quote that we had that was like that, though. Check that thing.
I thought drunk physics was fun.
Drunk physics?
Oh yeah, physics. Yeah. Drunk history. Only.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I was actually watching Drunk History earlier today. Like, that show
Oh,
is
yeah?
fucking hilarious. We should definitely do something in the style of that.
That'd be fun.
That'd be fucking great. Drunk music theory.
Oh,
Drunk
dude,
music
yeah.
history. They have to
we
learn
talked
it,
about
man. They
the
know some of it.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hear the camera over there?
Was it last week we talked about castrati, or was that a different week?
It was last week. Yeah, we should do that talk,
Pastrami?
but drunk. Pastrami. That's the same thing I said.
I heard pastrami.
That's what I said.
What did you
We had a
say?
whole fucking conversation about pastrami too, actually. Castrati
Because of that,
for the,
yeah.
the castrated kids who were singers in the castratis.
You like pastrami?
They may have. Do your castratis like pastrami?
Did they even have pastrami is the question.
I'm sure they did. It was Italy, so.
In the 1600s?
Yeah, in Italy for sure. They had good food by then. Come on.
Okay, fair enough.
You're just like, I'll give it to you. That's fair. Yeah.
Which meat is
That's
pastrami?
fine,
Is that,
yeah.
Da Vinci was around. I think it's like
Is that pork?
it might be like a bunch of them. Sausage. It might just be pork, but I thought it was like a mixture of different meat. I don't know. Actually, now I feel like I'm fucking uncultured
Yeah, I'm
and dumb.
pretty sure that is pork. Yeah.
Well, let's find out.
Pastrami.
What
Not
was
the,
What
not the
the
website.
hell is
pastrami.
pastrami?
Pastrami.com.
I got this. All right. Corned beef.
Oh.
Brisket.
Usually
While
made from
pastrami.
okay.
beef,
And also
sometimes
beef
from
brisket.
lamb or turkey.
Oh, I remember I went to the beach with my wife and we got pastrami and it was so fucking good.
Bro, it's actually the process in which it's made that is pastrami. The raw meat is brined, partially dried, seasoned with herbs and spices, and smoked and steamed. Pastrami.
Pastrami.
Oh, what's
Is
the
it-
origination?
Oh, you wanna know? You really wanna know? How much do you want?
Wait, what is he wanting to
How
know?
much do you want?
Oh,
Romanian.
really?
It is of Romanian origin.
So maybe it wasn't.
Roman?
Hmm.
Roman?
I see a year, but I don't know if it's.
Now I do too.
Ooh,
All right.
Look at those sandwiches.
We're taking the stream mobile. We're
Well.
going for pastrami.
Actually got some.
I don't. Wish we did.
That deli.
What deli?
I don't know, Food Lion.
Oh, just like a deli.
The
Pick-
deli, you
pick a
know, the
damn
deli.
Pick a deli.
That's the name of the place. It's called the deli.
Yeah.
Go there.
The
Get
deli.
some fucking pastrami.
What you got there, Nathan? Is that your practice pad?
Yeah. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Nice.
It's funny.
Big ass practice pad, isn't it?
It is, and it's perfect. And I got it for totally free. It was my freshman year at Shepherd, and some other student had left this drum pad in the closet. And so I got to drumline, and all I had was like a drum pad that was about this big,
Oh wow.
right? It came with some sticks I bought or something like that.
Yeah.
And so the drum cap or the person teaching the line at the time was like, do you want this pad? I was like, yeah, sounds good. Okay. And just ever since then, it's been my drum pad.
That's cool.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking.
Here's what it says on it.
I'm gonna say beat it louder. We say beat this.
Yeah. It's got two sides. One is gum rubber, which
Did
is
you write
my-
that on there, or has that always
Nope.
been there?
That was on there when I got it.
It came with a little message.
Nice.
Came with a message.
Kind of reminds
Yeah.
me of.
So one side's gum rubber, so it's bouncy, and then the other side's kind of like a hard plastic, so it's louder.
That's cool.
Yep, it's free.
Reminds me of that one band who performed with us at the Six Cafe.
Yeah.
One of the fun of it, he made his own pedal board that on front like.
Smoke
smoke
hash,
hash,
eat ass.
eat ass, or some
Smoke
shit.
hash, eat ass.
That's fucking amazing, dude. That's the guys in Throne Room. That's those
Yep.
dudes.
That's Gunner.
Yeah, that's Gunner Heath.
right.
They're fucking good, man. They're really good. Yeah. Yeah, that's fucking hilarious. I remember when we saw that and we were just like, yes.
And I had the dyslexic idea: smoke ass, eat hash.
Smoke ass, eat hash. I was like, that'll make you sick, Scott. Both ways.
Ah, shit.
That's fucking amazing. So yeah,
Throne room.
yeah, yeah. Those cool dudes, man. Haven't heard from them in a while.
Yeah, haven't heard any from.
Pretty much
I
anyone
did-
anywhere in a little while.
Yeah.
If you're
Well,
out there,
there's
we
that.
miss you.
We miss all of you.
Someday soon.
A lot of missing going on.
A lot of missing.
A lot of missing.
Yeah, I never did have good aim.
What?
I said I never did have good aim.
Stormtrooper.
I think you should just start sipping again there, Nathan.
So funny. So we just shot a video that should be coming out soon.
Oh yeah.
That's what me and Scott just did. That's why he's hanging out at my place.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
A video
For
of
any
what?
other reason.
No, not just so we could kiss.
Right.
Has nothing
and,
to do with
and
that.
drink fucking Smirnoff.
I
and
didn't even
Bear
kiss.
saliva.
I mean, I didn't even think, was it?
that wouldn't be a reason.
No, that has nothing to do with
Where
that.
would you get that
No.
fucking idea?
God, that'd be almost unsanitary. It's a
I mean,
pandemic.
it's a pandemic.
Yeah, I know. Why would you do that during a pandemic?
Yeah, no,
How dare you be a
yeah, we just did a bunch of shoots of him playing the same song in a row, and then I'm gonna cut them together to make it look very pretty. He played Illusions, so it's gonna be a playthrough video.
Bring up the-
Oh no, I'm not
Nice.
gonna tell him. I'm not gonna
Little,
tell him. There's an Easter egg.
There's an Easter egg
There's
in
an
there.
Easter egg in
It's
there.
gonna be.
gonna be good.
epic.
You have to watch to see the Easter egg.
And we're not even gonna tell you, Nathan, even though you're a bandmate.
Yeah, you can't know either until after the video's over, I
Well,
guess. Then
I'm a drummer.
it's a
I'm
secret.
pretty oblivious, so I'll probably miss it anyway.
I don't know, dude.
It's pretty funny. It's pretty fucking funny.
All right,
I
yeah.
don't know
enjoy.
if you'll miss that. It'd be pretty hard to miss it.
Yeah. So, I think I ask every week, how's everyone's week been going? I mean, we all saw each other Tuesday night, but how's everyone's week going?
Me, you know,
Yeah.
looking for unemployment.
Yeah.
Waiting for
This
unemployment.
man needs a job. Hit him
Needs
up.
A job. Yeah.
Give him a
somebody-
job. Employ my man.
Anybody, you know, has an offer. Even if it means sucking some, you know,
Potentially testicles.
some testicles. Well, that wasn't. I was okay. That too. Testicles. Some bat testicles.
Some bat testicles. Have you guys watched the South Park thing yet? The pandemic episode?
Mm-mm.
No.
I'm definitely gonna watch it. It's on the internet for free already. You can go on ComedyCentral.com
wow.
and watch it. I definitely am going to. It looks like it's fucking hilarious. It looks like old school South Park, like really funny, like kind of derisive. They're gonna make jokes about people that probably don't want jokes made about them, which that's a very good thing because right now we need that, like more than anything.
That's exactly the people you need to make jokes about.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Precisely. Man,
You know who you are, people.
Good lord, thank God we drank on Tuesday night instead of watching the debates too. Fucking A.
We would have just practiced regardless.
Probably, but I skipped all of Wednesday too. The day after that, I just pretended it didn't exist. And so today I woke
Yeah.
up and I heard about the debates.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go back and watch like a few minutes of it and just be like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
And then,
Okay,
a
I'm
few
done.
minutes might not give you the whole idea. You watch a compilation of the weirdest parts because it gets weird. It's a
Oh,
whole
yeah.
fucking thing.
yeah,
Can't
I heard Joe
imagine
Biden
why.
told Trump to shut up.
An egomaniac.
You know,
with a
Trump-
Yeah, he
person with
literally
Alzheimer's.
he just told him straight up. He was said, "Man, just shut up." That was
Who
the
said
fun-
that?
Joe Biden said it to Trump. He literally said it in the middle of the debate. He was going off on how, Joe, this is what you do, and Joe, this is what I do, and then he was like, "Man, just shut up." It's so fucking funny. It was fucking
And
great.
here comes Bernie Sanders with the chair.
Yeah, just running in. Fucking
wouldn't have been surprised.
hilarious. What a fucking
wouldn't
joke
be
though.
surprised.
As like a point of reference, because I have like a bunch of dudes that I work with. They're kind of younger. They're just turning 18 or 19 years old. They didn't really experience the election like we did. We were adults experiencing it and having to vote and shit. They were like 16 and being like scared by everybody around them more than anything. And then they didn't really know the election before that when it was Obama and Mitt Romney. They never experienced that, which was like a totally different. It's so much more presidential. Go back and watch any of the debates from Obama Mitt Romney. It was like the most like professional debating I've ever seen in my life. The two men stood there, they said their pieces, they said the things they disagree with each other, and then they went about the question. There was no of this bullshit where they're like talking over each other and like yelling at each other. It's very strange, man. It's a weird world that we live in that's like becoming normal for like presidential candidates, you know?
There's also a really good clip from the previous election with John McCain and Barack Obama.
Yeah.
And someone at one of John McCain was doing a rally or something, and someone said, was like had a microphone asking a question, said some kind of comment about Obama, like a personally derisive one, and John McCain actually stood up
He
for
stood
him
up
and
for
said,
him. Yeah.
yeah, he was like, we disagree on political points, we disagree on the way that we would run this country, but when it comes down to it, he's a good man, he has a family, and this and that, and like,
And I think that
wow.
that earns you more points in the American public's eye because that's what the American public's all about is like just being a down to earth human. Being a fucking human, man. Just be normal.
But you see right
Well-
there, man, that's where I disagree because you know what? Fucking being aggressive.
Man,
and
just
shit is-
shut up. It's so funny.
That was a very bad Trump. I've never done an imitation of Trump before.
I tried
so
my
that
best.
Yours was better.
I tried my best.
No one does a better Trump impersonation than I do.
Well,
No one.
what I was told is you just make your mouth really small and try to talk.
You knew it.
Yeah, you just kind of
No,
pursy
it
lips
doesn't work.
Try to talk out of this much of your mouth. If you just talk out of this much
Oh,
of
you're
your
gonna
mouth, you sound
kiss
just
now,
like him.
Vern?
and you have to
Sometimes
do this,
we have the best walls. The
Yeah,
best.
no.
There's a really hilarious video that it shows it's a montage of him saying all of the things that he knows more than anyone else about,
Oh
and
man,
is the best.
that's funny.
Like it's just like thing after thing after thing. It's like no one knows more about wartime tech things than I do. No one knows more about economic strategy
I
than
actually
I
made
do.
a joke the other day.
Theology
Actually,
than
was
I
it
do.
earlier today? Yeah, it was earlier today. They were showing me clips from the debate, and I made the joke that the next person that debates him should just take a soundboard with clips of his answers to things, and then just pick answers that are sort of relevant to like what the question being asked is. So it's like, what do you think about foreign policy? And be like, I think that place is a shithole. like, just play his sound clips back. Like, just all of these terrible
Yep.
things he
That-
said. Like, 'cause I think
That'd
that
be the
would
best
get the
weapon
point.
if
You
you
know?
need a weapon.
What's that?
I say that'd be the best weapon if you needed a weapon.
Right.
It's his own mouth.
Right. No, I do think that it would just be a foot and mouth kind of thing too. It's like, what do you say at that point? No, I didn't say that. You're taking that out of context. Like, yeah, maybe, but still an asshole. Like,
That's funny.
seems fair. Yeah. That was a crazy fucking debate. Crazy fucking debate. Insane.
I found something really interesting today, and I haven't done it yet. But it's called istandwith.com.
Yeah.
And what it is, so in the schools, there's a teacher who was doing this with the students, and it might have been a little out of their reach, given the grade and everything. But anyway, what it is a website. You go there, and there's this quiz you take, and it just lists. It asks you about different, like, what's your stance on different things? What is your stance on abortion? Is like the first question, and then it gives you two choices: pro-choice, pro-life, and then it says other. And you click on that, and it gives you all these other things. It's like pro-choice, but this and this, pro-life, but this and this. And what it does is it tells you what party, percentage-wise, you kind of line up
Oh,
with.
yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it is
I
kind of
thought it was
interesting.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
I haven't done it yet. I'd be curious to find out what I actually. Well, the thing is, as you go down and answer the questions, you're like, well, shoot, what do I think about this particular, like, economic question?
That's what got
You
me
know?
thinking about the whole thing. Like, that's what kind of flipped me because back in the day, I kind of identified more conservatively, probably.
Mhm.
And like as time went on, I started to realize that like a lot of the things that I believed weren't actually that conservative in value, like even a little bit.
Right.
Like, it's just not.
When you really got honest about it, you're like, wait a minute, that
Yeah,
sounds more like.
Was I towing the party line, or did I actually care about the things I cared about? Was basically the question I started asking myself. And when I realized that I was just towing a party line, that's when I stopped doing it. I just
Are you just subjecting yourself to a belief system, like a set of ideas,
right,
that like belongs to a certain group,
right,
or did you actually think of it yourself and then find the group that aligned with you?
exactly, yeah.
I have a little quiz
Yeah.
for us guys.
Yeah.
What's the quiz?
So let's guess
What
each
Harry
other-
Potter house you're in?
No.
What?
What is everybody's political views? Let's try and guess each other.
You try to guess each other's.
Oh, Lord.
Scott's a jihadist. You fucking heard me. He's a terrorist.
You're not far off there. I don't even know how to come back to that one.
Just immediate.
Friday hour's over. We're done.
Scott's a jihadist. It's fucking
Good
hilarious.
talk.
That's fucking hilarious.
I was being serious, but if you
Oh.
take it that way, then
Oh.
fuck you.
Sorry. Nathan's a Federalist.
As I wrote those papers, man.
Oh shit! Have you seen Hamilton? You've watched it, right?
Oh yeah, I love
Have you
that
seen
that
Hamilton
movie.
yet?
It's so good.
You
I
like
saw it at
musicals?
the Kennedy Center.
Scott doesn't like musicals.
You should, Scott. If
Can you
you've
watch
never,
Hamilton anyway?
Scott, I used to not like musicals, and I played some, and they
then I
got
watched
to
Hamilton. Is what you meant to say?
Right, right. Scott, what musicals have you seen?
How many musicals? I've seen
Like, which
plenty
ones?
of different Disney musicals to know
No,
that
they don't count.
No.
They don't
count.
because
Scott.
it's not the same. It's not the same. They're
I've
not doing the same
seen,
thing.
I've seen plays like live plays.
Yeah.
In,
You've never seen a play like this. They shot it like a movie.
Well,
Like,
Scott,
they did a play, but
Scott.
they shot it like a movie. So it's not like just like camera watching.
Okay,
the
I
screen.
gotcha.
Yeah.
like what was it? Romeo and Juliet? Is that?
Some of the versions of it. Yeah, there's been a musical version of it, but no, it's not really. You're close though. There was a version that they did that was theatric. Where They
Right.
followed them around.
Right.
Scott, do you remember which things you've seen?
Been so long,
It's
honestly.
like Anastasia. It's like, there's no singing. What do you? Some music. Fantasia 2000. I don't.
You sassy boy. We're right next to
Man.
each other.
That's
right
a
now.
musical, right?
No, I really enjoyed
these
Hamilton,
boxing
though.
gloves
He's
for a
gonna
reason.
box me.
Oh no.
We're gonna do
Then you'll
it.
be
We're
with
gonna
him.
do a fucking one of those European boxing matches where we tie our hands together and just punch each other with the other hand.
Punching each other in the
This
face.
is fucking Russian fucking bear boxing.
I was gonna say that sounds really Russian.
Yeah, we
I
have to do
wouldn't
it.
take
We
more
have to do it
punches
with
than
a
you.
single bottle of vodka is taped between our hands, and we have to punch
And
each other.
whoever
Every time
wins.
the other one gets a hit, the other one takes a drink. So it's like
Best game ever. Have you guys ever seen that game where they have it's like a slapping contest? They
Oh, yeah.
literally,
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I thought of.
they
Heck,
knock each
yeah,
other out. Yeah.
and you just like
Right.
you just
there's-
stand there, and take it.
Exactly. There's this one of this kid. He's got these fucking like black contacts. Like his whole eyes are all black, but like he's very petite in size. And then there's this fat dude who's like
Oh,
6 foot
I saw
something,
that.
and he's the little kid
Bro.
smacks him, and he's just like okay that okay.
It's
then he's
bad.
like lengthening how far he can put his arm back, and wham, knocks him back, and like he hits.
He knocked him the fuck out. He was out like a fucking light. That dude went out for the count. I love watching videos of that shit. It's terrible. It's horrible. I feel bad. Like every time it's happened that I've like knocked somebody the fuck out, I felt bad because
Yeah.
it looks like you fucking killed somebody. It legitimately in that moment you're like, holy shit, that motherfucker's dead. Like every time it happens, you're like, I have made a horrible decision. I'm like picking them up, like, bro, are you okay? You all right? Hey, get up, buddy. Hey, come on, hey man, hey.
Hey man, I'm sorry. Look, I'm just sorry. Can we make
hey,
it
don't
up?
tell mom. Don't tell mom, bro. No, honestly though, for real though, it's scary. That's a scary fucking thing to see, but it's so interesting, isn't it? Like it's like a morbid curiosity.
Bitch slap fest.
Yeah. Is that what they call it?
I have
slap
no
fest?
idea. That's just what I call it.
We'll call it Slapfest.
Slap fest.
Yeah.
Slap,
Fest
slapsgiving,
2020. What's that?
slapsgiving.
Slapsgiving.
Slaps
Happy
giving.
slapsgiving.
Happy Slapsgiving. What did the five
Yep.
fingers say to the face? Slap.
Slap.
Happy slap giving.
Fucking hilarious. Yeah, no, absolutely. So we're gonna do Slapsgiving, right? That's happening now.
I do
I
agree
think
to this. We just eat a fucking turkey.
Can we just do Thanksgiving? We haven't even done Thanksgiving yet.
Can we be gracious for stuff first?
I feel like every time we talk about something, I'm like, all right, guys, you ready to do this? All right, guys, you ready for a 6-day binge in the fucking middle of the woods? I brought the cocaine. Hope you brought the
Oh
Adderall.
Lord.
Are you ready to
Up or
do
down or
something
kinda
that's a
thing.
really bad idea? Because I sure am.
I've got a topographic map of the tri-state area, and I'm ready to get fucked up.
You're about to take a syringe and put some cocaine in her veins.
That's exactly, the powdered cocaine syringes that we were talking about earlier. How to get demonetized on Facebooks in 3 steps. 3 easy steps. Talk about cocaine. Talk about your
Because we were
penis.
making so much money as it was.
No, I know, right? It's like nobody's fucking watching this. Come on. Why would they? It's just watching a phone call between the three of us.
Yep.
Well, at least Chris.
Yeah, no, Chris likes it, and that's the only thing that matters. We're here for Chris. More than anybody. Chris left because he was offended, probably. I offended him. It's all my fault.
Maybe.
Have you seen my face?
Maybe.
Dude, you really do have an epic beard going, though.
Thank
How
you.
long you going?
I don't know. I just stopped thinking about it, and I'm just not
You-
worried.
Like, dye it like Ra's al Ghul from fucking Batman?
Of course.
Yeah, give it
What
some
else would I do
white
with it?
streaks.
He didn't even hesitate. He's like, fucking, of
Yeah,
course.
duh.
Yeah.
Question's
And then I
that.
can like get clasps in it and braid it and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
It'd be like lightning.
I was just
Like
thinking
Ra's al
about it.
Ghul. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It seems like the more of a beard you have, the more wisdom you have in this. And
It's true. He does.
not to put myself down.
He's
but
the wise sage. He is. Look at him. I keep shaving mine off, so do I keep making myself dumber? Oh, fuck.
bro.
Oh, fuck. This is a really fucking deep metaphor.
Whoa, bro.
Oh man, this is kind of like we were kicking that mirror.
Remember, bro.
This is like the
The
time that I
whole
was
year.
fucking trash and I was trying to talk philosophically with you guys. Just listening more than anything.
hmm
That shit was fucking great. I legitimately, there was a point when you guys were going back and forth on Tuesday night, and I was just doing this. I was like, and I realized I was
Remember
doing
that
it.
at all.
I realized I was doing it, and I was like,
Thank you, Sam.
I'm like doing the thing. Oh, hey Sam.
What up, Sam?
What up, bro? How you been, man?
I tried to
Thanks for stopping
type, but I couldn't. I love you, Sam. Much love,
So we're gonna
Thank
invite
you for
Sam to the
joining.
next band hangout.
Hell yeah. Coming.
dude. We're gonna invite so many
Join.
people to the band hangout.
That should be the thing. We should once a month just do a band hang. And anybody that's willing to risk their fucking pursuit of happiness.
As well as.
Life and liberty, potentially.
Right.
Is that a giant fucking candy cane to the right? What is that? Oh, that's your straw for your drink.
Straw. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
I legitimately
motherfucker.
thought that was a giant fucking candy cane, like a 6-foot tall candy cane next to Nate.
I want to suck it.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
Valid.
I want to kiss.
He wants
Some
to
more
kiss it.
Smirnoff.
He's gonna kiss it. Oh no. He breaks the bottle. Stabs me with the bottle.
Let's make this a scene, baby.
Yeah, now it's a fucking party.
Now it's the part.
What did I say the other night? Now it's the kind of party where you stick your dick in the mashed potatoes.
I mean, what can you say? What can I say?
What can you say?
Why mashed
I am a
potatoes is my
potato.
question.
It's because it's warm and forgiving.
And
I'm a
forgiving,
potato.
Starchy and came from the dirt. I
I'm
don't
so
know.
sorry. I'm so sorry you joined for this specific block of time, Sam. That's
Best block. What you talking about?
like the worst possible thing you could have
Talking
joined for.
about starchy dicks.
Starchy dicks. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Starchy dicks.
Starchy
Oh,
man
Lord.
parts.
Starchy man parts.
That's my new pseudonym. When we have to check into a hotel and I'm just faking my name, that's what I'm gonna give them.
Starchy dicks.
Starchy male parts. Starchy man parts. That's right.
Oh, speaking of pseudonyms, so you know how Maynard Keenan has a winery and
Yeah.
a restaurant
Yep.
over in Arizona, which I ate at, by the way, and it was
Did you?
pretty cool.
That's cool.
I did. It was good food. I will say this though, the quality of the food is superb, right? Like the wheat that they use for the pasta is like heritage wheat, and it's really good, and you can tell that the person put a lot of care into making it. But there's not enough seasoning. They need to give 10% more effort towards seasoning, and the dish will be 70% better.
Yeah.
Are you listening here?
It was good.
What's your...
but it had the potential to be fantastic.
Maynard, you hear him?
You hear Maynard?
You hear me, Maynard?
Oh, Maynard from Tool.
Mr.
Yeah.
James Keenan.
Okay.
And Christopher
I
and
didn't know his last
Yeah.
name, so I didn't recognize him when he said.
Maynard.
yeah,
I hear
man.
Maynard, I'm like, okay.
Oh,
Tool.
that guy. Yeah, the tool guy.
The Tool guy and a perfect circle guy. Yeah.
Tool Man.
The tool man.
It's Maynard
Tool,
the Tool
Tim,
Man.
the Tool Man. I mean,
But so he calls the place is called Merkin Vineyards. You know what a Merkin is? What?
What?
Do you know what a Merkin is?
A
Merkin?
merkin? Like a
Merkin.
merkin from World of Warcraft? Like the little mermaid
And,
people?
no, like Merkin.
Yeah,
You
that's
should
how
look
they
it up.
spell it there, too.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah, go
You
on.
need to look up what a Merkin is right now.
Okay.
Merkin.
Just don't do an image search.
I'm definitely doing it. Oh, that's hilarious.
Is that cute?
What?
Tell the world what it is.
That's hilarious. That's what he called it? Why did he call it that? He's so ridiculous. The woman's pubic wig. You can just say it. We've said enough weird shit. That's hilarious.
Yeah, so it's
And
called Merkin
British
Vineyard.
people refer to Americans as that. They call us Merkins. You
So
fucking
whenever
Brits.
he would go to hotels and stuff, his pseudonym would be Dick Merkin.
Dick Merkin.
Yep.
That's so funny. Damn, bro. All right, well,
I got a
not
t-shirt
that clever.
from there.
I guess you're El Mano.
Yeah. Well, I got a t-shirt from there, and all it has on the back is a review from his website. He's like, and it got a 1-star review. And he was like, I've never eaten at the restaurant, but why would you name your restaurant after a pubic wig?
That's amazing that he made that a fucking thing.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah, and I have the shirt. I'll wear it next practice.
Yeah, you should. That's
Let me
funny.
just ask this question. Why do you need a fucking...
It said it was as a stage item, so I guess when you're trying to make a comedic gesture about it being so hairy, or the alternative it said was that it was a fashion item at one point in time. Women did actually wear them because it was attractive to some men. Interesting. Scott, pass.
Not our modern time, at least. At least not in this region.
Man, it doesn't have it that much. Not anymore.
Clean slate.
Scott is letting you know now that if you present your dick to him, it better be completely
Why are we
shaven.
talking about dick?
You heard me.
Dick Merkin. What can you say?
It's a Dick Merkin.
It's Dick Merkin.
Morgan.
A Dick Merkin is when you're an American in Britain and you're being an asshole. You're a Dick Merkin. That's funny as shit, though. Man. That's... Wow. All right. He also
That's
has
a
a
lot
bunch of
to
other
take in.
stuff, too. Like, he has a bunch of other random, like, entrepreneurial things that he's gone after now, too.
Oh, yeah.
A lot
Yeah,
of those
he's
guys are
really
doing
involved.
that. That's like the thing now.
Yeah.
That's what they do. They go out and, like, they make their block of money doing their creative art or whatever their content is. Then they go and they venture out into all these other things. Like, another example that's a different scale and a different type of thing is the YouTuber Emma Chamberlain. Like, she's gone on from just doing just fashion and makeup tutorials and things like that, just vlogging her daily life and things like that, and just showing her making coffee, things like that. You know what I mean? Now she owns a coffee company. Just straight up sells a coffee blend, and her fans drink it. You know what I mean? So it's like things like that. It's like that's the way to make money in this new world as a social media existence. You know what I mean? You just got to do other things. You can't just do the same thing all the time.
You brand yourself.
Yeah. That's why we're going to be putting out a once revealed brand of Dick Merkins. And that's that's going to be coming out right in time for Halloween. It's October. So get your Dick Merkin.
Yep.
And always remember,
shit.
you're Merkin me smile.
Where do you come up with this shit,
I honestly
bro?
don't know. My parents wanted to send me to boarding school.
Why would they do such a thing?
To stop me from being this way.
Dude, yesterday I made the most perfect meatloaf out of
Was
turkey.
it the best
It was
meatloaf?
the best.
He has the best meatloafs.
Turkey meatloaf.
No, turkey meatloaf specifically. He's not gonna accept that it's the best meatloaf, but it's the best turkey
It's the
meatloaf.
best turkey.
Very specifically.
Dude, I've never made meatloaf before, and I was surprised how tasty it can be. You like marinate the onions and the garlic.
How much ketchup did you put?
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah. I'm not a huge meat. I know that you kind of have to do it.
Yeah, you have to do that.
I don't think you have to do it. I don't think you do.
No, it adds like a flavor to it, man. It's good. But I'm not a huge fan of ketchup.
I don't like meatloaf. And I think part of it is the ketchup, but part of it is just the fact of it being a meatloaf. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the meatloaf either. I'm just like, dude, it already was loafed. Oh. It was on the animal, like compacted and put together the way it was supposed to be. There's no reason to do that to it.
You guys are hurting.
Yeah, you grind it up and then put it. It's like a mockery.
Scott's gonna have to make us a meatloaf.
Yeah. I don't know. You guys already said you don't like it.
We gotta try it. We gotta try it. We gotta do it.
We can try it.
We're gonna have that should be Scott's fucking cooking thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna waste a bunch of money on a
fucking meatloaf.
And you guys will be like, "This is disgusting. Why'd you cook this for us?"
Scott, if it fails, I'll go buy you a rotisserie chicken to make up for it.
I don't eat that many damn rotisserie chickens.
He says that, and then he's gonna go home and eat a rotisserie chicken before bed. No, I'm not. No,
he has them hidden in his closet.
I had chicken thighs earlier. I didn't have a whole fucking rotisserie chicken.
He's in denial.
He's in denial. He's got them in his closet. He's like, oh, they're not around.
See, the thing is, Scott, is while you're eating it, you're rotating it, so it becomes a rotisserie chicken.
I don't rotate. Why the fuck would I be eating with my hands a freaking chicken thigh in the first place?
Oh, you don't do that? I eat all my food like a barbarian king. I just pick it up and just shove it in my mouth.
Dude, when you mention that, it makes me think of the Lord of the Rings, the Return of the King, where the guy sitting there with a turkey or chicken leg.
Yeah, with the giant leg. Yeah.
Then he pulls out the tomato and bites it. I almost bit my finger there.
Yeah, he just... Yeah.
How messed up would it have been if I had to take Scott to the fucking hospital because he bit into his fucking finger just now? Or bit the tip of his finger off. He's like, fuck. I really just did that.
And then Nathan would be like, this is a Christian home.
Talk about a variety hour.
I'm just quoting your little story that you were telling last time.
Yeah. Yeah, when he lost his pieces. I didn't realize he was... Yeah. I was like, stop cussing.
Right.
And you realize there were exemptions to policy. That's what you didn't know.
What's up?
There are exemptions to policy.
Yeah, I learned that day.
At this point, the finger's gone. Fuck.
We're gonna let it go. Just go ahead, get it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is, man. Yeah, sometimes there's exemptions to policy. You have to be aware of when the exemptions to policy exist. You also have to know when to strategically transport equipment to an alternate location. Put that together. You have to know when to steal things. Strategically transport equipment to an alternate location. Yes.
Got it. Yeah.
Okay, let's
Indeed. Always know when.
Change that topic.
And never, ever pass up the opportunity. Shut the fuck up.
Just shut the fuck up.
How many more quotes can we get in? Oh, I had another one earlier I remembered, guys.
What's that?
So there's this, it's actually more of an anecdote from the Army than a specific quote, but it is a quotable thing. So there was this point where they had us all, it was right before graduation, and they stopped us all, and they were like, all right, look, we've never talked about this before, we'll never talk about it again, we're going to practice a thing, and you're going to do it for the first sergeant, and that's the end of it. It's the first sergeant's the guy that runs the company on the enlisted side, right? So he the right-hand man to the commander at the time, right? Whoever that is. So this dude, it was fucking hysterical. He comes out, he explains this whole thing to us. It's called the law. And if anybody else has been in basic training in Fort Benning, then you probably experienced the law. But it's this thing, it's this saying. It's like, the law. Are we not men? No, we are beasts. And it's a long fucking thing. So I'm going to pull up the quote so I can actually verbatim this and not get it wrong. It's the law. This is our domain. Are we not men? No, we are beasts, and you have made us beasts. We will not walk, we will not talk, we will not gather in the night. We will always dress right, dress ready front. And at a last resort, with cold blue steel, we will stab between the second and third rib and twist. And then you scream like a fucking madman and say whatever your company's name was. And we did that. And I don't know why we did that to this day. It was a one-off thing. I never once in my military career after that remembered that. I was driving home today from work and I was like, the law. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, why is that in my head? And I was like, this is our domain. What the fuck? Why? Like, such a weird thing. Oh, hello.
This
What
is
is
Chief.
this?
What's his name? Her name?
His name is Chief.
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 Chief Keef.
His full
Maine
name.
Coon?
He is. He's part Maine Coon. He's the big one.
I see
He's the
his
alpha of the
massiveness.
cat. Yep.
Fluffy! I want my panda right now.
And what's his full name?
His full name is Master Chief Tomahawk the Babs Maximilian Bidzinski Sr.
That was good. I like
Excellent.
that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Excellent. Chief for
He's a
short.
great guy.
Chief for
Yep.
short.
That's the Master Chief,
Chief
man.
for short.
I could not come up with that if you asked me about panda. If that was short for something, I'd be like,
You have to come up with a Roman name, like one of those like Pandus Exoticus, like some crazy fucking Latin name, long as shit. That's just fucking hilarious.
give him a spank.
Meanwhile,
Can
my
you
dog
hear
is
him?
just Ellie.
Can you hear him purring?
She's Ellie the dog smith. Her middle name's the
Nice. The
Picture
dog.
your dog being a blacksmith.
dog. Ellie the dog smith. No, she builds dogs.
You build
She's
dogs.
a dog smith.
Fluffy kitty!
Dude, that is such a big cat.
Yeah, he is.
He is.
Fuck, I don't know if it's perspective, like the fucking candy cane from earlier.
Nah, he's a.
Oh,
Well,
that is a
here's
big
my
cat.
face compared to him.
That is a big cat.
He's a big cat. He's like
He's a big
really
coon.
dense too and kind of fat.
Man. Lions.
Little
Miniature
mini
lions.
lions, yeah. Honestly, if I had to get a cat, that might be it, man. That might be the
Maine
cat
Coon.
I'd get.
You're not getting Chief.
I'm not
Stay away
gonna
from my
steal your
fucking cat.
I'm not. Stay away from my fucking cat. So serious. You're not taking my cat. Is that what you're fucking? You were referencing the cat, weren't you? My eyes narrowing as I'm talking about it. I need to get a cat.
My cat.
I don't know where I'm gonna get one though.
Dude,
Would
you
you
can
say
just
your
walk
address was
around
again?
Frederick and think about a cat and you'll find one.
That's true, man. Cats are like that, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, you don't ever like, breed a cat or get a cat like get from a cat breeder. You just walk around and one will kind of attach itself to you.
Yeah.
And that's your cat.
And that's when you know you're supposed to have a cat.
That's when like the universe assigns you a cat
Yeah.
and you're like,
I
okay.
mean,
all right.
That's kind of true.
Yeah.
I mean, how I
Well-
got my cat.
I've always said that that's the way it's got to be. For cats, you just, there's so many of them out there,
Yeah.
Dogs are getting that way too now, though, which is kind of sad. Dogs, I don't feel like were as bad for a long time. I saw stray cats for years, but I don't remember seeing stray dogs running around America, like, for a long time.
I've never
Really?
gone.
I've seen a couple, but not many. I've seen a couple stray dogs. Usually they get stopped because they're more dangerous, but, like, I've seen them because they're becoming so rampant. Like, so many people are just, like, leaving dogs in the middle of the fucking wilderness, which is the saddest fucking thing. Shit breaks my fucking heart. It's the idea of it.
Yeah.
It's, like, happens all the time, though. But, like, that's, like, a thing. That's, like, a serious problem. There's, like, wild dogs out there now. When I was in, like, Kuwait,
Yeah.
that was a thing. I remember them talking about there was, like, packs of wild dogs that would show up at the fucking camp. Straight up.
Shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, they know where to find food, and so they would just fucking show up there, and they had to scare them off and shit.
Man. There was one time I was out in South Dakota. This is several years ago. And I was camping. And it was me and someone else. And it was my girlfriend at the time. And it was a super moon out that night. I was hoping to see all the stars, but I didn't see any stars because the moon was like huge and really, really bright.
Yeah.
I couldn't see any stars, but the moon was freaking huge, so it was
Right.
cool in its own way. Well, at some point in the middle of the night, I hear a pack of coyotes just like howling like crazy. And I was just like, ah! But like the good thing was we were in a campsite, so there's like lots of people around,
Yeah.
so it was okay. But they didn't sound like they were very far away at all.
They were probably circling, looking for food scraps.
They might have been. But they were definitely howling at that moon like the whole night.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
That's really cool. It sounds like it was intense.
Yes.
Ah.
Ah.
Why Wow, that brings us up basically to an hour. We're at 59 minutes and 30 seconds at this point.
Hey, what's the topic that's gonna be discussed?
Well, next week, ladies and gentlemen, join us as we learn how exactly Nathan's beard is going to grow to the length of the distance from here to Russia. We'll see you next week in Belarus. This is Once Revealed. Thank you all for being so well dressed.